Hey there, clever masterminds. It's your homeboy, Cleverboy86. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 5, titled Internment. So, this episode was sort of the final episode of the flu storyline. Herschel's taking care of the ones who are sick, and Glenn and Sasha are both sick, and Lizzie's also sick. So in this episode, there's walkers in the cell block, and it's a pretty intense scene. People are starting to die, and then they're coming back as walkers, and Herschel's obviously trying to save the people that he can save. But anyways, Glenn and Sasha are both really sick, and Sasha passes out, and Glenn starts coughing up blood. But anyways, Herschel's killing walkers, and it's a really intense scene. And so anyways, Rick and Maggie hear a gunshot from inside, so Maggie goes running into the prison, and meanwhile the prison fence is about to give way, so Rick and Carl have to fortify the fence. There's a really cool scene where Maggie goes into the prison and she saves Herschel, who's pinned by a walker, and they're like on this net, and it's a pretty risky shot, but Maggie ends up killing the walker, and meanwhile the fence gives way and all these walkers start swarming in, and Rick and Carl grab these machine guns and they just start killing the walkers. So that was a really cool scene. Probably my favorite scene from this episode. But anyways, they're just mowing down walkers with the machine guns. Meanwhile, Glenn is coughing up blood, and Daryl, Tyrese, Bob, and Michonne arrive with the medical supplies, and they're able to save Glenn. So that was a really intense scene, and anyways, Herschel's able to get the situation in the cell block under control, and Rick and Carl are able to kill all the walkers. Anyways, so the next day, things have kind of returned to normal. The sickness is dying down. Rick's returned to being a farmer, and things are just kind of returning to normal. And then at the end of the episode, we see that the governor is watching the prison. And I remember when I was watching this episode for the first time, I was so wrapped up in what was going on with the sickness that I completely forgot that the governor was still out there. And it was pretty crazy to see him return. And so anyways, to give this episode a rating out of 10, I'm going to give this episode a perfect 10 out of 10. This was a really intense episode, and I just really enjoyed this episode. There were some great scenes in this episode, like the scene where Rick and Carl kill all of those walkers with machine guns. That was a really great scene, and so also the stuff with Herschel, there were some really great scenes there. And then the ending where it's revealed that the governor is watching the prison, that was a really great ending. And so anyways, overall this was just a really great episode. Anyways, I'm gonna give this episode a perfect 10 out of 10. And so anyways, stay tuned for my review of The Walking Dead Season 4 Episode 6, titled Live Bait. I'll try and get that done for you guys tonight, but if I can't do it tonight, then I'll definitely do it tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, that's it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all for the next one. Alright, bye guys.